July release dates. We got games. Hey everyone, welcome to the show. We are back. We are here in the studio. It feels right. And what better way to kick off than running down the list of upcoming releases in July? Let's dive right in and play some games.
Where is he?
First up on July 6th, this is a good one, a not too old one, but still a goodie, A Plague Tale: Innocence. This is coming out on Switch and getting next-gen enhancements just in time for A Plague Tale Requiem, which is supposed to come out next year. If you missed this game the first time around, don't miss it again. Do not. Next on July 8th, I need to cheat for this one. I cannot memorize this in my head. LAYTON'S Mystery Journal, Katrielle and the Millionaires Conspiracy DX Plus. Just wanted to give a shout out to Professor Layton. Love the man. Want to get more into this series. Hopefully this re-release will help me do that, because I feel like I've gotten so far behind, I just don't know where to catch up and dive back into. But we got another re-release of the series coming out, so check it out.
Oh dear. No, I specifically requested Professor Layton.
I will solve this case in my father's stead.
Then the next day on July 9th, Monster Hunter Stories 2: Wings of Ruin. Super excited about this game. They had a deep dive at E3, and I just love the art style. And obviously because I've played World and Rise now, I'm just familiar with this world, you know? You asked me a couple years ago if I'd play this, and I would say, no, I'm not really a Monster Hunter fan. Now that familiarity is just inviting me into this beautiful world, raising creatures, building the bonds with the monsters. That's what I'm all about. Feels good. Then on July 16th, The Legend of Zelda: The Skyward Sword HD. Definitely one of the most divisive entries in the Legend of Zelda series. Every mainline entry is a 10 out of 10 though, so even the worst ones are better than 99% of video games. Put that on the back of the box. You know I love remasters and just re-releases. This seems like such a great time for this to come out, bridging the gap to the brutally long wait for Breath of the Wild 2. And it's just got one of my favorite villains in the entire franchise, not Ganondorf, Girahim. Show that Girahim, Don. Coming out on July 20th, Cris Tales. This is a turn-based RPG from two Colombian indie game studios, Dreams Uncorporated and Sick. It's coming out to all major platforms. I really like the look of this game, and I'm always down for some new IPs. Cris Tales, check it out.
I hope you're ready for this.
That same day on the 20th, Crow Souls Death's Door. It's not called Crow Souls, but we like to call it that. And I get a strong John Wick vibe for this as well. Going in, said it last time, the Continental Hotel. If you saw my last week's episode talking about this game, this is such a big one this month. I cannot wait. I'm definitely the most intrigued about Death's Door in the month of July. Is it going to rise up and be one of the best indie games of the year, or are we overhyping it? We are gonna find out ourselves on the 20th. Coming up on July 22nd, Last Stop.
Get back here!
Don't stop.
Definitely want to give a shout out to this one because it's from the creators of Virginia. Indie game I played many years ago, does a really cool technique with editing and cutting. You'll just be walking down a hall and then it'll cut to you like at the end of the hall. Just a really cool creative game. And this one looks even bigger and more refined. It's set in present day and focuses on 3 characters in London in the midst of a supernatural crisis, whatever that means. The developer said the themes of the game involve a focus on secret lives and the ties that bind us and how magic can be found in the mundane. Absolutely love that message. positive outlook that I subscribe to. Then on the 23rd, after being held hostage on Stadia, Orcs Must Die 3. Orcs Must Die 3 finally coming out to consoles that people own, and I can't wait to just group up with Jones, maybe some Damiani in here. Love grinding it out in Orcs Must Die. Then on the 27th, also had a very big showing at E3, The Great Ace Attorney Chronicles. This came out way back in 2015 in Japan, and this is like a remaster, remake, repackaged thing for the West. Had a really good showing at E3. Ignited a fire in me to dive into the Ace Attorney franchise. I really want to. I picked up the collection recently after the E3 hype. As I said earlier with Professor Layton, you know, that was the series I dove into at the expense of Ace Attorney. Let's make room for both. Ace Attorney and Professor Layton, it's their month. Next on the list,